Well, I've been in it for years. I've been on and off because, well, at first I was forced into it, but then I found a way coming here with the help of you, other friends joining me in to help me on my way, and just the friends along the way that they gave me wisdom and they gave me just that like safety of being.
Well, Madison, based on your professional faith to follow the Lord Jesus Christ for the rest of your days, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Come up out of the water. It says here that you're being raised from death by the glorious power of the Father, so also we might live a new life.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. Grandma
that's
went
good.
out to do grocery shopping with Aunt Debbie, and so
Ah,
I'm here at the house by myself.
okay. There you go.
I remember telling the Lord I didn't want to be bored. I believe the Christian faith is full of adventure, and I want to experience it, and I want to show other people that. Many people who were in the drug and sex scene were coming to Jesus. Now, I was never in the drug and sex scene, but I realized that here was something more. Here was something that was real. I drove by this junkyard, and there was an old milk truck there. And I thought, I just love the shape of the milk truck. It's just such an odd vehicle, the Divco milk truck. And I thought, and it just flashed. What if I was to buy one of these, fix it up, and go preaching around the state parks in Michigan? And that idea was born on a bus on the way home from school. We actually preached to many, many people who shared the gospel on the beaches and all that stuff. And then I got back to Detroit, and to this day, I still think fondly of the milk truck and wish I had it.
Everything just felt so pointless. And I remember coming to that, just feeling like, man, if this is it, like I'm just working all day long, working construction, I was exhausting, and then I'd go to the gym, and then I'd go out and party late at night, and then get up the next day and do it again. And I was just tired, and I was just watching a lot of people in small town America in Fenton, people who had graduated like I had, coming back, and they were going to the same parties and doing the same stuff. It's just like, this just feels so pointless. Like, there's got to be more to life. And that's when I started really reflecting on my parents and my dad serving in ministry all those years, and mom with all the work she did, and just their faith lived out loud. And I think that's where I was like, God, if you're real, like, and you really care about me, have something for me, I guess I'm ready to step into that. Like, I want that. I want a life of purpose.
We kind of had this perception that because we were doing what God called us to in the inner city, that he would just put a hedge around us, protect us, and cover us. At first, it was, break-ins into the houses.
Yeah.
And so it felt like the hedge was kind of being taken away. We couldn't guarantee that we would be protected, which, of course, in many parts of the world, there is no guarantee. And people die for their faith. So when Michelle was murdered, it was kind of like the last straw. It's like I could no longer say to myself, well, God is going to protect my family, and I will never get hurt.
Some of the hardest things, people suck sometimes. Like, people are hard. They do stupid things. You think you know someone, and then they make really poor choices and kind of break your heart a lot.
Because the Appalachian Trail was a place of transition.
Yeah.
Many people, came between jobs, came after they got done with college and weren't quite sure what to do.
Right.
Came after a divorce, came after a death. And so it was a really good place to process transitions. So I really did see myself as a chaplain on the trail.
Prayer and biking. My sport, I have to be physical. Prayer and something physical every day. Go for a long bike ride or a good hard ride, and that keeps me balanced and able to keep pouring into other people. It sounds silly, but I think biking for me is really therapeutic. Like, gives me a chance to not think. To totally, all you're focused on is ripping down the trail or putting your head down and climbing hard, and I think that just clears space in my head for other things.